Welcome to Sitting and Knitting. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Big Sister Talk. And here is a little, I don't know, not channel, but something that I'm going to start. I knit. This is part of my business. Okay, let's adjust it so you can see. There we go. So you can see. I knit. I make hats and scarves and different items like that. And so I'm starting a new series, and it's called Sitting and Knitting. So today I am working on a glove. So it's the winter time is coming, so I thought I would work on mittens to sell on my Etsy shop. Now, I do realize that this is supposed to be the thumb, and that's pretty long. So what? To be honest, I got into doing it, and I was just rolling so nicely. I did not measure like I should have, and I just got caught up. And by the time I realized how long it was, it was too late. So again, I'm just practicing, and this is okay. So what I'm doing at now is trying to finish up this one mitten to really see if I can do it. I've been putting it off for a while, not do it. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was, but again, I'm just practicing. So we're gonna just sit here while I'm knitting, and we're gonna be chatting about different things. So let me go ahead and get started. So now what I'm doing is called a U stitch, and I have to do this for 36 rows. And as you can see, I hope you can you see that? I have been doing it for a while, so I'm gonna say I'm at 30 rows, so I'm gonna do 6 more rows while I talk to you. Okay, so if you don't already know, I am a entrepreneur. I started a business last October with my knitting, and like I said, I have an Etsy shop, which is called Full Sisterhood, no, Full Knitting, Full Knit Sisterhood, and on that one, like I said, I display some of my finished products. I have done hats, I've done scarves, I have done blankets, baby blankets. I recently done a Superman baby blanket for my daughter who just had a baby. Um, and it was, the colors were supposed to be yellow, red, and blue. And what I did the main colors in red and yellow, and then I added blue tassels at the on each corner. So I am still learning and trying to better my technique. Now hats I have down. I pretty much feel comfortable with doing all my hats, but like I said, I wanted to learn something new over the summer, and I started doing the glove. And it's not as hard as it seemed to me. You know, a lot of times you look at things and you think, oh, I can't do that. They are so professional, and mine just won't look that way. But it is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, like I said, it didn't really take me time. Now, I am a person of patterns. I like to write down if something takes 26 rows, then I need to know the first 26 rows, then I have to do so many other rows. Now some YouTube channels that I found that helps me with knitting. Let me back up first. Now, some people said crochet, some said knitting. What I am using right now, this green thing is called a loom, and I knit on this to make whatever product I'm going to do. If I'm making hats, then I will go all the way around. If I'm making scarves, and as you can see for gloves, I will go all the way around too. These looms come in different sizes. This right in here is a small size. And if I was doing a hat for adult, it would be a bigger size. So some people crochet. I haven't learned that technique yet, but that is something that I'm going to learn later down the line. But right now, I just want to focus on loom knitting and knitting on the machine. I have a Centra knitting machine, which helps me produce more hats faster and a better quality, not better quality, but faster than hand knitting. and I like it. I really do like the machine, and I will in this series you will see me use that. You will see me make hats, and you'll see different things. But let's finish doing this. Okay, so I told you about what this is, and right now I am doing what they call a U stitch, and this is exactly what it looks like. You do a U, then you take the bottom one and you bring it over the peg, and you put it back, and you push it down, and you keep on, you continue to do that. Like I said, this was supposed to be the top for 36 rows, so I think I think I'm at 30, so I got, this will be my 31st row, and so I will have about 5 more rows to do. So it again, I am a business owner. I do have an Etsy shop. I started in October. I've been posting. My business is going kind of slow. It's not running as fast as I want it to, but I do realize that things come, and I have to learn. What am I learning in my patience? You know, to be honest, when I started this business, my family and friends encouraged me. Oh, you do so well with your hats. You need to sell them. And what I did not, some of the things that I did not take into consideration, or some things I did, I feel like I did some things backwards, right? I went and got my business, I registered my business with the state, which was the best thing I could do because that really made me accountable for things. Um, the Which was very good. I did that in October, and however, excuse me, I have a little cold. I work at the local school district, and kids came back. I don't know where I got the cold from, but I know that I have a cold today. So anyway, I was talking about the business. Yes, I feel now that what I did was, because I registered my business, I really thought I knew everything, and what I did not do, what I should have done, was really did a little more research, right? So I did come across this lady. I think she is called Crocheter Entrepreneur or something like that. And she has some videos up where she teaches you how to sell your items either online or at craft fairs and all of that. So I started following her, but life got to lifing, and I stopped. Um, but at this point, this is now August of 2024, I'm realizing a lot of things that I have to learn, that I have to really buckle down and do. Now, another thing about my life is that I am a foster parent to my grandson. He has autism. He doesn't have it. He's high on the spectrum, which means he's functional to a certain extent. He still needs guidance. I still have to tell him certain things to do. And I am realizing we are growing together. And I am realizing that it's a repeat thing with him. And it's a repeat thing with everybody. So, but autism is just different. Some people see it as a child maybe being lazy. Some people don't understand because he comes off, sometimes he's talking, he comes off very aggressive, but this is his grandma. I am aggressive also, and I don't have autism. I am. I just, when I talk to people, I really am trying to get my point across, and sometimes it does not come out. The tone is not as nice as I would like it to be. But I'm digressing. It's not about me. I was talking about my grandson and his autism. So I am I am the prime caregiver for him. So when I say life will be lifing, what's been going on is that I got him when he turned 18. And that first couple of months, the services that he was receiving was wonderful. You know, I was constantly getting emails about he gets this, he gets that, he was getting gift cards, he was getting all kinds of stuff, right? From our local family and children's services. But he turned 18. And when he turned 18, the rules changed, which I did not realize. So I am getting assistance. Well, let me just tell the story. When I first got him, I did get assistance for him. And then I got him February 22, I think. 2022, 23. Yeah, 2022. February of 2022. So at that point, he was just 17. Yeah, I'm right. 2022. And it didn't take long for me to fill out forms and to receive a check for him to take care of him. And that's not why I did it, but I'm thankful that I got it. It does help. Um, However, like I said, uh, he turned 18. A lot of things changed. He graduated from high school, and that was a wonderful thing. But what we did was we signed him up for school. Well, by the time he got to me, they had already chose a school for him, and the school that he chose was a very structure school, and I did not realize all the benefits and all the things I would have to do to set up to make him successful. I did not want to stunt him, so I asked him, did he want services? Did he want tutoring? Did he want some things? And he did not. He didn't want any tutoring, but he took a full load of classes. And the classes, I feel, weren't that hard. However, it was a change for him, and the school was not the best fit. So we did not do good the first semester in school. That's what I'm getting at. We didn't do good at the first semester of school. We didn't pass classes. He might have passed one out of the four. I'm not even sure. But he didn't do well. So the next semester is when I found out that they have what they call disability services, which will help him in his classes, help him with tutoring, get him a recorder so he could record his lecture notes, whatever he needed. So we found that out. However, we didn't find that out until January, January of 2023. So I found out what services he got. We applied for some things, so it wouldn't. We withdrew him. That's what we did. We withdrew him from classes, so he would have time to adjust. So after that, we really took. So that was 2023. We took off the summer. Actually, you know what? I want to say he didn't go back to school after the first semester. Did he go back to school? I'll say this. He had 2 failed semesters. That'll be fine. That'll be too fine. He had 2 failed semesters, which is okay. It's okay because we both were learning and no things. So what he did do was in that summer, he worked. We were able, with his caseworker, we were able to find him a summer job to working at a horse ranch. And he loved working. He loved getting up, going to work. We was able to get set up transportation with him with the local transit system, which gave him a discount on riding the bus. And then eventually we got where the bus would pick him up from here and take him to work if he wanted to use that service. But most of the time he just rode the regular bus. What we did was we practiced. I rode with him 2 days before, not before. I rode with him 2 days when he started working. Make sure he got off the right place, show him where to walk back at, where to walk to. And everything. I think he did great. Out of the whole summer, he might have missed his stop. Well, he missed his stop a couple of times. However, he didn't tell me, but he figured out how to get to his job, um, in in everything. So he did good. He worked until September of 2023. Then he took that off, and then January of 2024. That's where we at. Yeah, January of 2024. We decided that we're gonna try a technical college. That's because as a foster child, because he's in the foster care system, he gets a tuition help if he goes to a technical college. And we found out that the technical college is a little more lenient at first, and it might give him the great foundation he needs where he can go to a bigger university. So he did do January 2024, and he took two classes, and he did wonderful. He loved the teacher, he loved the instructors, he went to class. One was online and one was in person, and he loved it. Like I said, he aced it. So now we are current. This is his second semester there. He only took two classes. We don't want to overwhelm him, and our goal is to take so many classes and to build up to where he can take a full load. And when I say a full load, anything over, I don't forget how many credits he had to take. I want to say over 15, 16 credits per semester or something like that, which is considered full. But right now, two is fine. And he's doing wonderful with that. I am still struggling with finding some services for him, because now he is not considered a child, he is considered an adult, and a lot of things that he qualified for before, he does not qualify for now, and he is, like I said, he's considered adult, which makes it harder for me some days to find the help that I'm looking for. I feel like he is entitled to a lot of services that he doesn't get, and I am reaching out to different organizations and trying to figure out what works for us and what doesn't work. And that is a struggle some days, because I am 58 years old. Yeah, I had to think about that one. I'm 58 years old, so as my mama said, I'm no spring chicken. So, and I work a full-time job, and then I have to come home and make sure that to stay on top of him and make sure that things get done. Now, he does have chores. We do give him chores, but they simple chores. I got him a dry eraser board, and we put up there on Mondays he is to take out trash. Tuesday he's to vacuum and sweep the front porch, and Wednesday is trash day. Thursday is to vacuum again and sweep the patio, and Friday is to take out trash again. And then depends on if he's going out of town. Oh, not going out of town, but going to see his father's mother. Is his wash day. We pick a day, it's usually Fridays, and that I taught him how to wash his clothes. He can cook for himself, and when I say cook, he can take a hamburger, put it in the oven, and cook it that way. I don't let him use the stove too much until he's ready to use it. I just one of his favorite things to eat is macaroni and cheese. Out of the Kraft macaroni and cheese, he likes those. So just a couple of weeks ago, I showed him how to do that in a pot. He doesn't eat much, so that one box was enough for him 2 meals to go along with whatever meat he chooses to eat. And that is just my life story. I see we have been in here about 20 minutes. So that is going to conclude our sitting and knitting session. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and hopefully In our next section, I will show you the finished product. Now, I want you to remember, I told you that the thumb is a little too long, but I do want to show the finished product. I am going to attempt to do the glove again. Like I said, I know what I did wrong. With this one, the only thing I saw I done wrong was that glove is too the thumb part is too long. You know, it should not be that. I don't know anybody's thumb that's that long. Right? Because what you were supposed to do, I was supposed to put my hand in it and measure. Right? So, and to be honest, it's really not that bad. Right? Well, yeah. I went too far. I did go too far. But that's not. Okay, I did it the wrong way. Yeah, I did do it the wrong way. I put my hand in that way. So let's see. I did it from the top. But either way, I did it. That. Can you see? I'm trying to see. Yeah. See, I did twice as long. I didn't need to do that. Twice as long. And I probably can cut it and then sew it up. I might try that. Or I might just, again, this was a test run, and I'll do it as a test run to see how to do it better next time. Okay? So thank you for coming and sitting and knitting with Pam, Big Sister Talk, and I will sit and knit with you later. Bye-bye.